Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Ōkami. Last time we made it to Kusa Village, which is mega ultra turbo cursed. So let's buy some dog food. We're gonna need something to eat when the apocalypse pops off. And there aren't really that many billionaires here in ambiguously dated Nippon. Obviously kidding. Nobody wants to get a prion disease. Except maybe Army Hammer. What a freak-ass weirdo. It's long been a policy of this channel not to kink shame. Respect thy freak zones, as I have said many times. But there's a big old comma but. I think we can all agree that we should come together in unison and harmony to freak shame that dude. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. So, this is Princess Fusei, the princess of the Gale Shrine, who we heard about last time. She has been possessed, and that explains this air of curse hanging over the village. It's not a full curse zone yet, but it threatens to become one if she fully succumbs to the possession of this purple imp on a kite who is exposing its junk to us in a very exhibitionist manner. But, no. I was gonna say, that's a more acceptable freak zone. But one thing that we don't have here is consent. So no, fuck this guy too. Today we shame all of the really bad freak zones. You know the ones. And it's not being crushed by a 10-foot tall vampire lady. That one's A-okay. I love how Blizzard is like, please don't make porn of Overwatch. God, we can't handle it. There's so much. Please stop. And Capcom is like, look, we know what y'all want. This is the vampire lady's exact height. Let us know if you need her shoe size for the fan art. The Gale Shrine stands atop Mount Kamiji, and it has been relentlessly attacked by monsters. This is a good episode. The Divine Wind is venerated as their protector, but it stopped blowing one day and allowed monsters to sneak in. She's the last priestess of the shrine, and there is a horrible monster behind all of this. We've actually heard about this monster before. Crimson Helm. Remember Susanoo? Crimson something or the other? He appeared in Takapass 100 years ago. And after the former head priest fell to sickness, he was killed and the shrine was taken over by Crimson Helm, who one might argue could be some kind of king among the demons now. Some sort of royalty role, like a King Crimson Helm. But there are the Satomi Canine Warriors. They'll help make this all better. Why don't you summon those puppies on back? Well, I tried, but I've yet to receive word if they're coming. I sensed their presence nearby, but I've yet to find them. I don't know if they were attacked or injured, or worse. Please sniff them out. And in order to help you sniff them out, we have a canine tracker that works by beeping. And 5 of the Satomi Canine Warriors are around in the village. But you'll notice the gray stones floating behind her. Those correspond to the Satomi Warriors and something on them. Something each of them possesses one of. So there are 8 dogs in total. And this will beep and flash a little bit as we get closer. So it's a game of hot and cold. She also mentioned something about an evil barrier erected in front of the Gale Shrine, preventing passage inside. So we're actually gonna go up the mountain and take a look and see what that's all about. And then, as we work our way down, we will go and find all of the missing canine warriors. I was thinking about going back for that orange or whatever it was, but I just couldn't be bothered. I'm obviously on too much of a roll today. So he's come all the way up here, and it's not like the shrine is difficult to locate. There's glowing purple fire to guide you to it. And this is the Gale Shrine, but not the Gale Shrine proper. The Gale Shrine is going to be our second dungeon, and it's a much more interesting one than the first, and I don't even really dislike Pseudo Ruins. It's a perfectly fine introductory dungeon. There's some cool things you do in there. Plus, you get a really nifty ability that's kind of like a pseudo hook shot. And this is Yatsu the Ghost, who thinks that Amaterasu is a fair maiden. This is no place for a fair maiden such as yourself. Isun thinks this is hilarious. And Yatsu, the blind ghost, thinks that Isun is a little booger. Okay, when I said Isun is between Fi and Navi on the annoyingness scale, that's maybe a little bit too mean to Isun. He's much better than that, and part of that is other characters actively making fun of him and calling him out. Oh, and look at that, the serpent crystal is also housed inside. The gem that Susanoo was looking for. So this is what happens when we try to pass into the shrine. We're harmed by the barrier, by the Crimson Helm's Crimson Barrier. So this is what we need to rescue the Satomi canines for. Because each of them has something that we need. I had to refresh myself on the locations of these dogs, so we don't spend more time than we really have to looking foolish. It's absolutely 100% just a face-saving measure. So the very first one is not back here, but I think there's something. Oh, maybe not. I thought there was a chest back here. Oh, that's good enough. Yeah, why not? You got some food? Got some fruit? Let's see, this leads to a chest with, I think it's a bead in it, and we don't care about those, but there's a different Konohana Blossom that we're going to hookshot to, and that will lead us to our first dog. I believe it is this one. And by believe, I mean I know. And of course, we can pick the little chickens up. Oh, can't get a great camera angle of it. Yeah, we're gonna put it down and not be evil and toss them right off the ledge. You know how that goes if you've played Zelda. Now, all the way at the end of the cave is doggo number 1. And by Satomi Canine Warriors, they mean canine warriors. It's not like a cute euphemism. Give me some food. Me hungry. And this is why we bought dog food. The really strange thing about this is, for most of the animals you come by, there's just a button prompt on screen to feed them, to open that menu up. I didn't want to go straight home, I was too hungry. Yeah, how did you not pick up on that, Isun? I mean, even Isun did refer to them as, what, puppies? So he had to have known. I thought they were human. No, you didn't. Stop your lying. A dog would never be a warrior. That'd be ridiculous. And just in case you didn't have the clairvoyance necessary to think that you would have to bring some meat along with you, they are nice enough to give you a feed bag full of meat in a pot. Dogs have great senses of smell. I don't know what's wrong with Ko. And they didn't have to put that there, but I appreciate that they did it anyway. I'm assuming what happened is someone, while playtesting this, had no idea that they would need the feed bags, or they just forgot. And so just didn't bring any along, and it was bad time backtracking to get some. So solving a problem for a player before it becomes a problem is just good game design. Just anticipating that something might be unfun and nipping that in the bud. Susanoo is having a real bad dream. Is there no escape? I thought coming to the village. Hey there, Pops. Must be nice to be able to nap during the day like that. Greatest warrior ever, my foot. Mochi. And little bug. Moose and squirrel. Even in my dreams, I'm hard at work devising a strategy to defeat the Crimson something or the other. I came here to pray for victory. Well, with my invincible sword, there's no need to pray. With my invincible sword, Life Ender! First, I must sit here and come up with a well-thought-out plan. Now, where was I? I love his Hercule ass. What a good character archetype. It's hard to really dislike them, no matter how obnoxious and arrogant they are. Zoe's horrible. He's a giant piece of shit. I love Zoe. Zoe is just the worst. Isn't he the best? And this stuff is the same every single time, so I'm gonna skip those scenes from here on. They do the same thing running back to Princess Fuse. And say the same things each time too, I believe. I am full. Canine Warrior Ray. So we have Ray and Ko. Two down, 3 to go. Oh, it's this dude again. Kamuso. He's traveling the land, spreading the good word of Buddha. Now fight. Fight like Buddha depends on it. I believe for this one, the time limit is 25 seconds to get the reward. But since the reward is not a solar fragment, or anything else that I value, it's not that big a deal. I think we may have already gone past that. Actually, it doesn't count the time that you spend in the drawing with a celestial brush, so maybe? This feels like we went over time, though. That feels like 30, 35 seconds. Hey! Holy shit! I have a George Michael-esque internal clock. And this is Mr. Bamboo, who is in quite a pickle. I'm a craftsman, I work with bamboo. I can't get any to work with right now. Must be some big pickle if you're confiding in a wolf. Ooh, hello. Hello, little sprite. Used to go to Sasa's Sanctuary off of Taka Pass, but the Sparrow Clan won't let him get his bamboo anymore. Oh no, and the festival's just around the corner? Ah. Might have to help him out. But first there's a dog to rescue. Oh. How'd he get in there? It's a mystery. Wait, what? Oh, really? Praise the dog. Canine Warrior Chi. Alright. So we've got 2 more left. And one is in a... I was gonna say one is in a bizarre location, but to be trapped inside of bamboo is also pretty bizarre. This one's even less intuitive. Which is why you necessarily have to have the canine tracker. Because you might accidentally find this one without it, eventually. But let's just say it's not the first place you would think to look. For this one, we're going to go all the way back to the town square near the entrance. Remember that little girl who was really sad because the grass died? And she keeps watering it every day? Well, now that we've uncursed the place by defeating the demon-possessing Fusei, we can use our celestial brush again, obviously, as we've been doing. Which means we can fill in the flowers and dog appear? When least expect, dog appear. And this one is Canine Warrior Shin. Actually, I never thought to look into this, but does anyone know anything about the naming convention for the Satomi Canine Warriors? Are they references to something? They're out, their flowers are out. I gave them water every day. I'll keep watering them for as long as it takes. You did it, little girl. With your tenacity and dedication. Now we have to backtrack a little bit to go up to Fusei because Isun can't count and suggested that we go back after having found only 4 of the dogs. But actually, he just read the script and knew that the 5th dog was up here waiting, giving us the evil eye. Hey, my master Princess Fusei has summoned me, but first I wish to try out the skills I've honed on my journey. Princess Fusei forbids me to join in fruitless battles, but I want you to prove you have the right to bear the canine tracker. So let's pick that fight and get into a surprising mini-boss fight. You can tell this dog's a badass because he has a cool guy ice guard. Oh, right. He does that. A lot. Oh, and I wasted a chance to get some damage in. Oh, no. The dog's beating my ass worse than Waka could ever dream. Maybe I should take this somewhat seriously. Oh, no. So the deal with Tay is that you have to hit him from behind. He'll do virtually nothing attacking him from the front. So you actually do have to respect his combo instead of just bullying him. Oh, that might get me hit. Nah, we're good. Might have wasted some time, though. And then after enough hits... Oh, good. We stun him. So we get a good chance to use the Power Slash. And we're okay. We nearly got killed in a dogfight, but... let's celebrate anyway. Or the opponent I see. Let's fight with somewhere with more room. He's immediately like, no, I have to get this run back. Feel the wrath of the Satomi Power Orb. Before any more fighting can go on, though, Princess Fusei shows up to reprimand her dogs. Just some friendly wrestling, it's fine. It's just wrestling. So, we now have 5 of the Satomi Power Orbs. And each canine warrior bears a different one, with a name for a different virtue. They never listen when she summons them back, though, and there are still 3 unaccounted for. And they could be in danger. She knows the locations of them, and it helpfully marks them on the map. Oh, I didn't check to see if they were marked, the 5 in the village were marked on the map. I probably should have. I don't think they are, or were. Before we leave, we're going to talk to each of the dogs, because I think this is delightful. Where were you born, Amy? Bear strange markings. Is that some kind of new style? Is that what the kids are into nowadays? Nippon is covered in evil. We are no match. That's the pessimism, dog. Tardiness is unacceptable. Damn it, Ko. Or the opponent I see. Let us fight again one day. Damn it, Ko. Alrighty. So, next time we are going to be venturing back out into Taka Pass to locate the remaining 3 missing dogs, and more importantly, yeah, the Satomi Power Orbs. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this camera function. I forgot about the camera zoom. Oh, this is so good. This solves some problems I've been experiencing. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one, y'all.